frowned upon, right? You're not a true artist, you just copied someone else's drawing. But we do that with music and it's not frowned upon. In the Hmong context, if I make a song and you copy that song, that's really frowned upon. So Hmong musicians, we're always coming up with new ideas. Your elders are so creative. When they so whatever they think, they sing it out right there and then. They have that creativity. The only exception probably is when we go chore rituals at Hmong funerals. And that's only one context with the thing. But the reason why doing things like I talked about where, in band class, you read off music. I had got in an argument with a teacher of mine, a past teacher of mine, just a few weeks ago. And they said that Hmong culture is hard to keep because it's not written down. That made me really angry. Because I think that might be true in the US, that if that was true, Hmong history would have disappeared 5,000 years ago, right? The reason Hmong history is sometimes hard to learn, Hmong language is sometimes hard to learn, is because we're made to feel like it's lowly or it's not worthwhile. And I want nights like this, I want events like this, I want audiences and people like you all to remember that's not true. So what did I tell this Hmong or this teacher? I told them Hmong history, everything that I just told you. Then we tell them about bây giờ tan già nó nè. Lừa hãy nhân lo cờ mà lỡ cờ tàu á. Mong thiệt cờ tàu dưa. Họ cán tu khứ nói một bộ trời xa xía họ lùi. Mong lù mong thiệt cho ô tàu đi nó thế này. Mong kênh bộ cha một bánh sư bộ đi cha creative một chữ nhìn bộ đi cha bây thế chúa tàu bây giờ lù hậu cha chúa tàu hậu tên chúa tàu ta nhà này lông con đây đồng sống kia thì có mà chúa tàu lù mong nè. No one else can do that except Hmong people. So remember to be proud to be Hmong. Remember our music, remember our language, and remember your parents, your grandparents. When I was your age, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do, and this is what I'll leave the young folks with. I grew up in Wisconsin, just like most of you, I'm guessing. And after I graduated from college, I studied, I worked for 2 years, I saved money, and I traveled around the world full time. So for the past 8 years, I've been working for myself. When I was 17, I worked at McDonald's. And after taxes, I made about... We play the thing that has 6 pipes, that has 8 reeds. We blow, and we inhale, we exhale, and we speak Lu Hmong. Now, Hmong music, it's actually impossible to play Hmong music without speaking Hmong words. If you told me to play a cha, or you told me to play Hmong, don't speak any Hmong words, just play Hmong music. That's like if I told you, don't write any English words, just write English. Could you do that? That doesn't even make sense, right? Don't write any English words, don't write a story, don't write a sentence, but write some English for me. What would you do? You would just write random letters, right? But why would you write random letters? There's no point to writing if you're not writing a story or writing something to communicate. Hmong music is the same. And when we chore what I just played there, indeed, which has no, what we say, Lu Hmong na, chỉ một Lu Hmong chỉ cheng, when it doesn't have real Hmong words, the music is tied so closely to the Hmong language that we actually invent words, that we say Lu Teng, like Lu Sha. That's why we say Isha Teng. So instead of in English, when you go to music class and they sing a tune to you, la 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 la. We just say la 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 in English, right? What will Hmong people do? Hmong people don't do that. We use real Hmong words to pair with the music. Chu la lang la tu I ong la ta la. We use real Hmong words or real Hmong sounds to the music. We actually use our language to imitate the words of the thing. That is how intimate Hmong language and Hmong music is, and why you can't play music without speaking Hmong in the Hmong context. Now, where I'm going with this is to be creative and to do great things. Because